Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Stellaris. We are the Technocracy of Zinj, and we are about to embark on another grand war, this time against Greasebore Manufacturing. Now, this could be a very tough war. They already have presented a 4,300 power fleet, and although our forces could outnumber them, we got a 3.5 and a 1.4k fleet, you know, we're kind of fighting a two-front war. So we gotta send one ship out there. You know, this is a combined arms war. Our good allies, the Kelazon Republic, are also participating. You know, we're gonna tag team them, hopefully take them out, claim some new fancy territory and planets. And maybe, oh, the Justican citizens, the people that we uplifted, who have the irradiated trait, by the way, so they can live on Tomb Worlds. And we might colonize a Tomb World a bit later. An unknown individual or group among them is circulating some spurious codex that attaches undue importance to the Justican and their uplifting. Well, we want to set them straight by any means necessary so they will become materialistic. Now, I've been playing other empires.
Construction project
I've been playing other games of Stellaris, besides the Technocracy of Zinj, and I've learned quite a bit about how to develop and set up your planets and colonies. And yeah, there have been a ton of mistakes that I've made with this empire, but nothing that we can't fix by some good hard work. You know, we'll pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, and we will make our economy more efficient. Oh, that's good. Ship upkeep minus 5%. Cryo revitalization centaurs. I think we want to go for the centers so we can increase our population growth. And we need to get more energy and more minerals so we can actually finance the retooling of our economy. You know, we need to build different districts, upgrade different buildings. We need to change some buildings around. So it's going to be a big job. So we'll probably need to save up. Maybe after we're done with this war, then we can make those claims, make those changes that we want. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. Stay a while and listen, as Deckard Cain would typically say. A very wise man. Alright, so the enemy is moving their fleet into my territory, it looks like. So they got 3.6 versus our 3.5. That's not too good. You know what? We can actually take some of these ships that are on patrol. And maybe, you know, we'll have to deal with some piracy, but, you know, we have a war to fight. So our reinforcements are headed up to the front line. Abandoned terraforming equipment. Oh, this is a classic event on Craxima Prime. So we could resume the terraforming process or cancel it altogether. I'm not sure. We should probably wait. We're in the middle of fighting this war, so we should wait until the war is over. Hopefully we'll win. And then we can get a better gauge of how strong our economy is. And then we'll decide, because if our economy is still doing bad, then we'll probably just abandon terraforming equipment, not take the risk. Otherwise, we will take the risk. Oh, wait a second. Ho ho! This is the Kelazon Republic. These are our allies. I was confused. Okay, looks like we're doing good. There was an enemy fleet around here. Maybe they destroyed them when I wasn't looking. So since we have claims on these systems, they flipped over to our control. Alright, so being diplomatic has really paid off. I mean, look at these guys. They're friendly. Plus 130 relations. They love us, and we love them. We migrate, we research, we have commercial interests that are all aligned. Now, of course, we're also fighting the Ether denomination, but so far all has been quiet on the southern front. We have a formidable array of defenses in the form of this military station with defensive platforms and a grand fleet to boot. So, hopefully no enemies will pass. But if they do, we can pivot on our feet. We can do an about face and such. You know what? We have 950 freaking influence, you know, maybe we want to consider going on the offensive. Like, we can make some claims down here. Ooh, what is that? A desert world. Nice. So we can claim this, we can claim that, and Epsilon Indy, which has a curator order station, which would be excellent to seize. And we can claim that as well. And there is an artisan troop. Yeah, maybe we should take that as well. That's going to cost 200 influence to claim, though, because... See, had I done these claims earlier, it would be cheaper. But, you know, once you're in the offensive war, costs much more influence to make claims. So we'll definitely try and grab those 3 systems. Let's send out the Mighty Armada. And maybe we'll send these, our big fleet, back down here to fight this war, if it looks like our allies have things under control. Yeah, the enemy fleet is on the run, 2,500. Oh no, they're actually coming to fight. But I think our allies can handle it. I think they got this. Now, there is a planet in the Aurum system, and if we were to conquer it, that would help quite a bit in the war effort. You know, our friends have been fighting in space, but we can maybe repay the favor by fighting on the ground in the mud. So there's only 123 Zinjite. Those are my people. What? This system is fully occupied? Oh man, so my freaking allies have already occupied this planet on my behalf. That is just delightful. I don't even know what to say. Like, I might as well not even play the game. Let's let the AI do everything. Okay, so we got 500 minerals. You know, we need... Like, our mineral and energy income is pathetic. Like, the slightest breeze could disrupt our economy, and we would be crashing into the red. So we need to fix that, and I know what I need to do to fix it, because I've played some other games, and using the experience, I'm like, oh man, you gotta specialize planets. You know, you can't neglect your districts, can't neglect your trade value. You can do a lot. But we will seize these 3 systems, and if the enemy shows up in force, we can send our much bigger fleet. I'm just not sure if we might need... Okay, here's a battle. A battle's about to occur.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Research station output plus 10%. Let's get the improved reactor booster, how about? Yeah, they did it. They did it. We have minus our strategic resources. We have -1 volatile motes. I'm using the volatile motes in the alloy foundries, and I'm selling a bunch on the market, actually, because we had negative energy. And I figured, you know, I just need to get rid of my excess so we can keep ourselves going throughout the war. Okay, that's been seized. Now we'll get that one. Hopefully the enemy will just settle for a status quo. We'll get our territory. Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead. But we have a solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight in exchange for credits. Good to know. Well, we don't have enough credits for that. We're dirt poor. So once they build up their exhaustion a bit more, they'll probably be willing to settle for a white peace. I hope the Kelzans can manage themselves. So with that in mind, we're going to redeploy our fleet back south. There's trouble down south. And we need to make sure that we can stop whatever they might have to throw at us. And then we can end the war. And everyone can go home and we can focus on the home front. And we can put these guys back on patrol. You know, they lucked out. They had to go to war. Well, they probably relished the prospect, but
Research concluded.
no, we need you to ply the trade routes and destroy the pirates. And honestly, yeah, look at that. We're getting some major piracy already. So we're going to send you here, and then you're going to patrol up and down all the way. All the way from a sheet to buffet. Like the famous song. Okay, cryo revitalization centers, a ministry of production. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, you put this on a planet with artisans or metallurgists and profit somehow. And it adds an administrator job as well, which helps with the stability. Or the, well, yeah, not the stability, but, you know, amenities, which increases happiness, which indirectly increases stability. Advanced shields. So we're at -2 consumer goods. So there may be some small changes we can make to our economy to help out. So one thing, so we have Dune, our generator world. We can build some more generators here. We have unemployment, so that'll be good. Additionally, we can build an energy grid to increase the productivity of our technicians. So that's good. That'll take care of Dune for a little while. So we can come back to them later. Zorba's place is kind of a weird planet. Like I have like a civilian fabricator and a gas refinery, which turns minerals into gas, and a mineral purification plant. So that's probably good, but we have 2 unemployment. But I don't know what to do here. Like I want to get rid of these fabricators and move them to another planet. But we can't do that right now. But we have 2 unemployment, so let's throw. Let's see, a technician. 1 technician produces 5 energy. So we have 2 technicians, we get 10 more energy. Or we can build another city district, which will make clerks, which make trade value. Yeah, we'll go with the, I'd prefer to build another mining district, to be perfectly honest. Maybe we can throw down a building. You know what? Let's slap down one of them there gene clinics. Increase, this will be a long-term, kind of a long-term investment. You know, we'll get better population growth right now, and it's going to take a while, though, for that population growth to really benefit us. But I think that's what we want to do. You know, it's the long-term choices that really bring an economy to the top of its game. On the Congo is a forge world, so we could build more alloy mega forges, but the problem with that is, well, we don't have enough minerals to feed them. Oh, Corinth is going to be a trade planet through and through. They still need the... Oh, we need to build a city here. And let's recruit a governor. Governors are very important. Let's go with LG Kilwalski, because he'll level up more quickly. Seminovic. This is a planet that we conquered, and we've expelled the local population. But of course, all these other aliens showed up because we have migration treaties. And they are still populating. So we'll just let... Oh, they have unemployment? Probably because a special... Yeah, we'll leave them be. Sheetland. Another conquest of ours. And we expelled the local population. You know, it's like, get these aliens out of here. But then our migration treaties brought in so many more aliens, so where's the fairness in that? Well, there isn't any, but that's just the way the galaxy goes. It's the world, the life. And they need to repopulate as well, so they're good. We'll just leave them be for now. We've made some good choices, I think, and now we just need to concentrate on winning this war.
Another scientific breakthrough.
Which I think we will. I don't know why... Our relative naval strength is now at -9. Did my allies suffer a major setback somewhere? I don't think they did. Okay, well, I mean, we'll just wait it out. Ooh, city district housing +1, just what we need. Migration treaty broken between the Combine and the Kel Azan Republic, our good allies in purple. Well, that's good. Maybe we'll fight the Combine next. They are pretty weak. And one of our major... Oh, let's go for the cruiser. Nice. One of the major challenges of my economy is the lack of strategic resources in my territory. I've been having to use specific buildings and processes to refine minerals into various strategic resources. So I'm probably spending about 30 minerals just on strategic resource production, or maybe even more. I mean, I have it spread across my different planets. Like, look at this. We have one chemist consuming 10 minerals to make 2 motes. And we got this translucer also spending 10 minerals to make 2 crystals. Oh, we have rising unemployment on Zinj. Consumer goods upkeep +2 for unemployed. Let's do that so we can avoid crime. So yeah, we do have unemployment on Zinj. No, do we really? We have 4 unemployment. So what are we gonna do here? We need to, like, this is like probably the first. A lot of mistakes were made on Zinj, I can tell you that, and that's why we're gonna be retooling our economy after the war is over. So we need to clear a tile blocker anyway, free up some agricultural districts. And we can put the people to work. And then maybe, hopefully we could secure more strategic resources. We can upgrade some of these buildings. We could, we can replace the robotic assembly plant. I think that would be good. Got all these unemployed Xenos. Well, you're not a Xenos, you're a Zinjite. Yeah, we can replace the robotic assembly plant. Oh, we don't need the luxury residences anymore, actually. Let's replace this. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're gonna build another research lab. And you know what? We're not gonna clear that tile blocker. We don't need to do that. Put the people to work in the research labs. Okay, there is the enemy fleet. The Pola-Treacle Husk Squadron. Okay. So we got our small force of corvettes. You need to withdraw. And the main fleet is currently en route. We'll defeat that fleet. Defeat the fleet. We'll conquer everything. And we'll end the war. So how is everybody doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Yeah, resettle some robots. I can move them to a place where they're needed. And have the Xenos take over former robotic jobs. It's not a bad idea, actually, but... On Old Snyder, we need more housing here if we want to move some robots. I don't have like any gigantic mining planets, you know. All my planets have like a small handful of mining districts. So if we were to maybe clear some tile blockers there, move the robots, free up positions on Zinj for the people to move in. But, you know, we're building the research lab now, which is going to help us with our technology. Put them to work. It's not as vital, but yeah, we definitely probably want to replace that robotic lab. Because we don't need more robots.
Construction project concluded.
Enemy ground troops are incoming. They don't seriously think they're gonna conquer anything, do they? Our friends up north are doing well, it seems. Oh, computer death. That is rough. Yeah. I'm constantly thinking about that. Like, oh, I think I'll make a YouTube video today, or I think I'll live stream today. But what if my computer dies? Then what the hell am I going to do? Then, of course, you lose everything that you might have not backed up. And then, of course, when you do get a new computer, you need to set everything back up to the way you like it. Okay, buffet is our industrial world. Artisan output plus 5%. We need to build a city district here because we have lack of housing. That city district will increase population growth and more people will move in, and then we can build that building and get the people their consumer goods. A fine planet.
Construction project concluded.
We can also be upgrading some star bases, but I think we need to save our alloys for replacing ships.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, now Zorba's place is kind of a strange place to live and work. I'll just leave it at that. They have 2 unemployed specialists, so there's nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, here's what happens. Is we finish building a robot, and apparently they take priority over the Xenos in my empire, and they take over a specialist job, thereby displacing a Xeno. So that is kind of that is strange to me. Like the robot, this mining robot, is an entertainer. Like, what? Who goes to see that? I mean, well, I'm not going to judge anybody. I guess it really depends what you think this entertainer profession entails. Like, it could be like in a carnival, and like people are just like, oh, look at that robot destroy a bunch of wrecked cars. Maybe that's what's happening. Yeah, that must be it. Because anything else might be, well, it'd be perverse, but that's fine. In fact, maybe that would be preferable, actually. So, if robot, we'll keep an eye. I want to see what happens when this robot finish building. Will it replace another specialist? Like, because it seems like your primary species gets priority for specialist positions. Like if you have aliens who are of the resident type citizenship. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on Zorba's place. And like, there are free clerk jobs to take over. How come the robot doesn't fill a clerk job? Like, who promoted this robot? Well, enough ranting about that. We'll get back to that. Congo is a forge world. Now again, there's no unemployment, so there's no need to build anything yet. Dune is a generator world. I was complaining about the lack of energy. Oh, they seem to have caught my... What's happening here? Okay, so apparently I accidentally moved my fleet into neutral territory, and now we're fighting. I meant to keep them at the starbase.
Initializing hostile.
All right, this is gonna happen. This is gonna go down. But fortunately, we can send in our corvettes as well. So then, our even fight will very quickly turn into a massacre favoring us. I hope. I haven't actually. I don't know what the denomination's ships consist of, but we seem to be kicking arse. We are militarist after all. See, and if we were in our own territory, we would get a defensive war bonus, or a defense in depth bonus. I mean, yeah, we got this in the bag. Yeah, they just were completely demoralized when our reinforcements arrived. So what did we do? We took out 12 enemy corvettes. That is a smashing victory. Medals and promotions all around. We're at 64% war exhaustion. Holy crap. Well, lost 34 ships? That must have been my allies, right? Yeah, see, the Kelazan keeps on adding war score. But in the Battle of Isval, are we in Isval? Yeah, so apparently in this battle we just fought, they got 2.8 and we got 3. We both lost 7 ships. No, we didn't. I lost 7, they lost 12. What the hell? I demand full accountability of all enemy ships lost in this battle. But apparently they only lost 7, even though it said 12. I guess that's okay. Okay, what's happening on Zorba's place? Did that robot finish building it? Yes, it did. Okay.
Research concluded.
So it appears the next robot filled in a clerk position. I'm sure there's some kind of randomness to it as well. Got the Ministry of Production. Now what can we use? Fleet command limit plus 20. Yeah, it's better to cram more ships into a fleet. Okay, so we could... All these upgrades, most of them require some type of strategic resource, which we are lacking. So we'll probably just need to ignore those for now. We still have 2 unemployment. We can replace the robot assembly plant. Well, I'm just going to leave things be for now, because since we are at 0 housing, population growth is going to slow down. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's replace this plant. Oh, a Ministry of Production would be perfect. This is exactly what we need. Because we have our civilian industries. Or no, actually, let me cancel that. What we really need is a research institute, which would add another science director job, but I don't think we've researched those yet. So maybe later. Well, okay, so we defeated the enemy fleet. Let's repair our fleet and then get back onto the warpath. They are repaired, and now we will fight. So how's Corinth doing? We're still filling in all of our clerk jobs, increasing our trade value. If ever we run into food problems, we can expand our agricultural districts. Anything, any sort of structure that would help them out? Like, we don't need a mineral purification plant or anything. Disable the robot assembly plant? Yeah, I guess I could do that. That might be good. I just don't want to build more robots when we don't need them. Okay, the enemy fleet came back. But we still outnumber them. I think once we get this area locked down, I'll transfer some robots away. Okay, what happened this time around? We destroyed 1 enemy cruiser and a frigate. Oh, this was a this was a mercenary fleet. Wow. I think we can group these 2 fleets together now. So we got 1 3K fleet. Like, I really wish we had some kind of big mining planet, but we don't. The best we can do is maybe focus on more energy production, and then use that energy to buy minerals that we need. But to be fair, Old Snyder has a decent mining industry. If we clear up the... What can we clear for more, Clear out the toxic kelp. That'll make some mining district jobs. Titanic life. Okay, so then we can make more mining district jobs. Let's bring in the robots, the robots. Oh, here we go. I was looking at the wrong part of the screen. Or we can even just bring in normal unemployed aliens, like these unemployed workers. No, we'll send in the robots. Robotic clerks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be good. So with that in mind, let's re-enable that. We have no unemployment. In fact, we have 2 jobs to fill. That's perfect. And then on Old Snyder, we have a ton of robots, and then once we're done clearing the toxic kelp, we'll build some more mining jobs. In fact, right now, this very moment, we can build a mineral purification plant. So we're at 54 minerals. We'll be able to increase those over time. Yes, this is good. Very shrewd. We got 1.5k minerals. Let's build some more ships to reinforce the fleet once their battle is done. Rising unemployment on Old Snyder. Yeah, I planned for this. Let's give them the consumer goods. We'll need to keep them happy while they wait for the jobs to arrive. But trust me, the jobs will come. Put that toxic kelp below that toxic kelp. And then we can upgrade our planetary administration. That is beautiful. I'll just queue that up so we don't need to think about it. It's going to be a very productive colony. Build those reinforcements. Okay, how are my allies doing? They don't seem to be doing too good. The fight has seemed to have turned against them. But they have a 4.7k fleet waiting in the wings, so I think they'll do good.
Research concluded.
Fleet command limit plus 20. Let's... Habitability plus 5%. Or Paradise Dome. Again, it requires crystals, Teldar crystals, to build and maintain, but we don't have many of those. So let's go for the habitability, which will help increase our economy, because our fellow citizens who live on planets with a low habitability will consume less resources as a result. We have low stability. Why? Don't be so unhappy. The jobs are coming. Don't worry. Yeah, that's fun.
Construction project concluded.
All of this will help quite a bit. You know, all of these things have knock-on effects, because we'll decrease unemployment. The administration will, of course, add more housing amenities, and the admin job, which, of course, increases amenities. Hey, Russell, how's it going? Okay, the enemy fleet has 2.1k power, and we are down to 2.9k power. You know what? I think we should return to our station and repair, and wait for our reinforcements to show up, and then maybe we can give the knockout blow. Tabitha Moland now has the substance abuser trait. Great. I wonder what she's abusing. We do come from a jungle world, so I can't... You know, there's tons of hallucinogenics that certainly grow in the jungle. Other types of... You know...
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Other types of plants and vegetables that can have certain mind-altering effects. Okay, so I'm not too concerned about that spaceport. That's just... they're trying to regain ground that they lost. We need a new physicist. I'll go for the computer expert, Gordo Monroe. You like computers? Used to be a computer salesman. Okay, Zorba's place has three unemployment. They are a rural world. The rural juror. So, definitely focus on worker jobs. They're kind of a wild card planet, and we can always use more energy. They got plenty of amenities, so we don't even need to worry about that. And then we can use our energy to buy other things that we need. Gathering of all forces at our starbase. Well, I mean, this... not too much has been going on in this war, just a lot of back and forth, back and forth. It's been going on for so long that we've made tons of minerals to enhance and change around our economy. Let's see, Corinth Prime, what hopefully will become a trade capital one day. Still having population growth. They have no unemployment yet, but they will eventually. So if we look at the... here's the interesting thing. Immigration pull. So we have a lot of newly founded colonies. So that's giving an immigration push. But if it were not for that, then free housing and jobs would pull in more people. So where is everyone immigrating to? Probably not Old Snyder, because this planet is having some major problems. Proxima. They have 0.8 immigration. 1 unemployment. Let's, see, I don't want this to be a mining world, but I guess we might as well build a mine here for now. Certainly don't need food. Okay. Yeah, I find, it can take you can spend a lot of time going through all of your planets and optimizing everything, but usually I think what's best is to just occasionally give them a quick audit and make minor improvements here and there. Because, I mean, it's not productive to queue up a bunch of stuff at once, even though I was doing that on Old Snyder, because, you know, you can't utilize all that stuff right away. Like, I'm building all this stuff because I have unemployment, but normally you need to wait for your population to grow before you can really take advantage.
Research concluded.
It depends on the thing that you ask, but ask away. Is it related to something to do in the game? Let's go for the X-ray lasers. And for our society research, headed up by Gordon Octagon. Ooh. You know, let's go for the ion thrusters. Benefit our entire fleet, make us more quick and maneuverable. So somehow we are getting our arses kicked in this war. I mostly blame my allies because they're racking up all the war score. They're not destroying enough enemy ships. Like, I don't know. They must have some more technology to prevent war exhaustion gain, because in every engagement we're gaining a bit more war exhaustion. But, you know, eventually we'll just settle for a white peace. Could you say fish nipples? Well, I just did.
Construction project concluded.
But was. The enemy fleet.
Making planetfall.
The Dark Abyss.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Okay, so It seems to me that we're not going to lose the war, but we might fail to gain everything we wanted to gain. And that's okay, because that'll give us a chance to actually...
Planet occupied by hostile ground forces.
They've taken over our sacred planet, our sacred ground that we, well, they, our allies, died to take for us. I could have landed my troops on that planet and left them there. That would have helped. Ooh, Zorba's place can get the...
IFF signatures detected.
Well, we only have 900 minerals. Let's, build up our minerals. Okay. The fools. They're attacking us on our home territory with our defensive station, which will defeat the enemy shield. Which is important because we have primarily energy weapons. Beautiful. And we get our defense and depth bonus for fighting in home territory.
Research concluded.
Naval capacity plus 30. So let's repair, and then I think that's pretty much the entire enemy opposition. We took out one frigate, and I don't know what we lost. We can't tell because of that report. Was wholly insufficient. Okay, that admin will be complete soon on Old Snyder. You know, I really feel... It's more... Like, I can't tell if it's harder to take care of planets and manage planets because it really requires more thought, or just because I'm not used to it yet. Oh, really? There is unemployment in Hydrozone? I had no idea. Now, that is a planet I really care about. This is our food capital of our empire. So let's fix that. What's our unemployment looking like? We have 4 unemployed Gulk Furkies. So what I'm tempted to do is build a commercial district. Well, it's not a district, but, you know, a commercial zone. And that will take care of the job. It'll increase trade value and amenities, which will increase happiness and stability, and our food supply will be good. In the debris, quite possibly, you know, I feel like all of our science ships have died. So let's recruit a new scientist. No one... I'll grab the Voidcraft. Svetlana Statnik. Maybe I'll put you onto engineering research. But yeah, let's take a look at that debris. What are my factions doing these days? Hopefully my military faction is happier. I guess my military faction will only be happy if we actually conquest the enemy.
IFF signatures detected.
And our materialist faction is happy because, you know, we are fanatic materialists and we are researching crazy technologies. Oh, what the heck? Okay, come on, guys. You got a 4.7k fleet. You're just not doing anything with it? What the hell? You could win this war. You don't even need me. You could win the war and then take me over. So we have to abandon the southern front to go defend our northern territory. It's just adorable. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then maybe in the process we can take over these systems again because they have our claims. You know, the Aurum system has a lucrative 22 trade value. It would be great to incorporate that to our economy. Okay, Old Snyder is about to finish the planetary admin, which will give us an admin job and additional housing. This should be interesting. 30 days. You know, I hear that the performance late game gets kind of slow and stuttery. Like, we're only in the year 2300. Incoming shop talk raid. So they are going to raid us. No doubt someone has paid them off to attack us. Again, that's the type of thing that could sink your economy if you're not... Ooh. Ripper cannon, regenerative hull tissue. Railguns, plus 10%. Good stuff. Alright, now we're up to 37% stability. Because now we have another administrator, or a science director. Or I thought,
Research concluded.
Science director and admin job, but it gives additional housing and amenities. Good stuff, yeah. Ion thruster. City housing, +1. Yeah, I think we need to go for that. Actually, I want to go for the coil guns, because I'm using predominantly energy weapons right now, but I typically prefer kinetic weapons. I prefer kinetics. We have 1k alloys, so that's definitely... We can queue up some more reinforcements. And there's the enemy back again. So they just came in and took one system, and then they left. So it leaves me wondering, is it worth it? Because we have enemies here we need to tackle. I hate to be so wishy-washy, especially in a military type of situation, but I think given the current information, it makes the most sense. I mean, this whole problem is because... Oh, where is the enemy... Where is my ally fleet? They've disappeared. There's no way they're dead. A fleet that size cannot disappear overnight. But they're not anywhere to be seen. Well, we'll let them be. So Seminovec is still filling up. There are a ton of worker jobs to fill up, you know, technicians and farmers, that sort of thing. And we have enough energy to afford a governor. Definitely cannot neglect governors. Let's go for agrarian upbringing. Yeah, they got plenty of farming districts there. And Seminovec has a governor already. Marty Von Harris, yeah. They're both in the same sector, so that works out pretty well. 2 unemployment. That's the 2 specialists, yeah. Yeah, because the robots replace them. The robots are coming for your job, whether you like it or not. You think you know how to make robots? Well, guess who knows how to make robots even better? And yeah, robots can do the enforcement. You know, you ever see that movie RoboCop? Of course, I guess technically he would be a cyborg. But whatever. Okay, so we have some opportunities on this planet. We can build a building. Now, ideally... Well, it's tough to say exactly what we need at this moment, so we'll hold off on that. We have a tradition we can take. So we have a blank slate now. Maybe Harmony? I mean, in expansion we have plus 10 population growth from a new life, but I don't want to start down the expansion tree just for that. Because we don't really, it's kind of, we don't need expansion at this moment. You know, if you get it early game, it's great to expand your colonies. But in the mid game, it doesn't really do too much for you. We'll eventually fill it up, but I think right now Harmony can help us the most. Increase the stability of our empire. So we will adopt that. So once the month ticks over, Ooh, we've recovered a Cybrex artifact.
Construction project concluded.
We have plus 38 food. Now we have plus 63.
Construction project
63?
concluded.
Which, with that in mind, I would feel pretty good about making some planetary decisions to increase population growth. So anyway, back to Zorba's place. We have... Let's slap in another city district. See, we need more rare resources so we can upgrade our buildings, like our gene clinics and our commercial zones, but we don't have the resources that we need. We need to take them. And I've gone through every single planet. I've checked all of my special rare planetary features, and we literally have nothing. Like, we have like subterranean caverns and titanic life, but no crystals, no gas, no motes. So if we increase our trade income, then we can really take the market, buy stuff that we need. Hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Well, I didn't think of it. I mean, we do control, we are the market leader, so why not take advantage of that? We have excess energy, so let's buy some rare crystals. We're going to buy 2 rare crystals. It's going to cost us 8.5 energy per month, so we can afford that. And then, on Zorba's place, we're going to upgrade the Commerce Mega Plazas. And that will, of course, increase our jobs and give us a merchant job, increasing trade value and everything. So that's good. And we should still build the city district for the additional housing, because they're almost out of housing. And we want the people to fill up the city mega. Okay, we lost a war. Damn! The Kel-Azan Republic is humiliated, reducing their pop happiness for 10 years. Okay, yeah, that... Damn, man. If only we just happened to have control of these systems at that time, we could have taken control of them. But that's okay. I don't really mind. It's nice to lose a war without having your game get completely destroyed. You know, this is just like, these are just current events, you know. There's a flare-up on the border, shots were exchanged, some ships were destroyed, and then, you know, we're back to living in peace again. Like, how about a nice commercial deal to tide things over?
Another scientific breakthrough.
I guess you don't want to form a commercial pact. They've declared us a rival. Well, I'm going to declare you a rival. I think it's true. You're a rival. Everyone's a rival. And you are also a rival. Damn right. Okay, we got the X-ray laser. Ah, yes, the Research Institute. I was just talking about this. We want one of those. And we want... What do we want? We want an L-Gate Insight. Only 24 months. So let's go back to Buffet, our industrial planet, and let us build another civilian industry, because we need that. We are minus 15 consumer goods. And let's give you a governor. Lifespan plus 25. Alice Haskenmere. Okay, that should be good. It's going to be really good.
Receiving transmission.
Oh? I will agree to a non-aggression pact, because although I would love to take them over, I need to take these guys over first. So our goals are to expand our alloy production so we can increase our fleet. To do that, we need more minerals. We need more motes. Old Snyder. So they got the mineral purification plant now. They have a thriving Mineral. They have a thriving mining industry, which is really good. Three unemployment. Oh yeah, we can build another mining district now. And what else do we need here? Not too much, really. I mean, we've maxed out the mining districts. I guess we can just expand it however else we like. Give it more cities so we can support more population for buildings. That sort of thing. Yeah, Buffet needs more people. We need to fill in those civilian manufacturing jobs. So we're going to encourage growth here. In fact, we got plenty of food, so we need not be shy about encouraging growth. Congo is a forge world. We should put a Ministry of Production here, because that'll increase alloy production. And give us an admin job, which will increase amenities and everything good. Oh, we need a planetary capital to get a Ministry of Production, huh? Okay, fair enough. We'll have to wait. But we could build another alloy foundry. Let's do it. Incoming transmission from the Ikazuri progenitors. We're dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life. I'm not going to hand... So they want to take some of our population to be in like a zoo. Because they're xenophilic, apparently. That is so incredibly authoritarian, if you ask me. But it doesn't say they're not authoritarian. No, we need our population. That is true. The thing about mining districts is it adds housing too. We'll eventually need buildings to catch jobs up to housing.
Research concluded.
Well, yeah, well, the mining district adds 2 houses and 2 jobs, so sort of like you're going to remain in equilibrium as long as you keep building districts. But again, the planetary admin also adds houses. Ooh, resources from jobs plus 5%. One thing I kind of like doing, and I don't have a good example of that in my empire right now, is you're going to sort of fill up a planet with city districts, which provide 7 housing and 2 clerk jobs, right? So every city district will give you at least 1 building slot, and then in that building slot you can put a commercial zone, which gives you 5 clerk jobs, I think. So you can just fill up the entire planet that way. You know, all the housing is utilized, there's no unemployment, you get a buttload of trade value and amenities, so the people are freaking thrilled to live there. It's good stuff. Okay, so we have jobs to fill on Buffet. We'll let that be, and over time, we will gain positive consumer goods. Xenophobe ethics attraction plus 20%. Monthly influence plus 10%. He's our man, Director General Gordo Monroe. Great. So we're currently researching the research initiative, and once we get that, we're going to build one on Zinj, because we have a ton of research labs here. And I believe I said I was going to build a Ministry of Production here as well, because we do have civilian industries here, and they could benefit, and an alloy megaforge. So it's not exactly... We're gaining no efficiency due to specialization, but sometimes you just have to work with what you got. Yeah, I'm gonna replace the robot assembly plants with a Ministry of Production. That should be good, and also it'll fix our unemployment. And we're out of housing, so let's demolish a farm and build a city district. Oh, we have we can clear out an industrial wasteland. Yeah, we can swing that. Okay, good stuff. LG Kowalski is now intellectual. Here we have 2 generator districts that we can clear up.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
Let's do that, and we don't have any NGOS vapors, so we can't really upgrade our energy grid. We'll eventually run out of gases and not be able to maintain it. Okay, oh, that's the raiding fleet that threatened me. Yeah, we're so close to being able to defeat them, right? We could have 8k fleet power in this. We just need a bit more, but yeah. Oh well. They're probably going to cause a big ruckus, and we'll have to deal with it. I guess we'll reinforce our fleet while we're at it, while I'm thinking about it.
Mining station offline.
I mean, they'll just fly around, blow stuff up. You know, we'll just wait around and let it blow over. Let the situation blow over. Look at that.
Observation post offline.
Look at all these clerks producing 32 trade value. Beautiful. You know what? We have a free building slot, so let's throw a
Evading hostiles.
A gene clinic. Provides 2 jobs and increases population growth. And
Science ships sustaining damage.
they can definitely use more population growth. Defensive pact ended.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so what the heck are we gonna do with Croxima Prime? Croxima Prime. Oh, they have a bubbling swamp on here. Excellent. Yeah, we're gonna build a gas extraction well, which will give us Oh, do we not have gas extraction wells researched, I guess? Oh well. Yeah, so we have a gas extraction well here, bubbling swamp, so that'll give us NGOS vapors, the green stuff. And then we can build some better research labs with that.
Construction project concluded.
Things are happening on the political galactic stage. And we sit back and we watch and see. Wait and see attitude. So, you know what? Old Snyder, our mining world, could also use a gene clinic because working in the mines is tough on the body. And the mind. Hivudu Zan Corporation. We salute you. Well, actually no. We will not be held back because you are peaceful. We will not subscribe to your ideology. So what was I saying? Yeah, we're going to build a gene clinic here. Fill up that planet. You know, we can build many more city districts, increase the population, clear out the tile blockers, gain even more. Yeah. It's going to be 1,000 energy. The impassable mountains. Not so impassable. Only 1,000 energy and you can be passed. Okay, there they are. They're attacking Buffet, our civilian manufacturing center. That's problematic, to say the least. We'll need to maybe turn to the market to fill in our need for consumer goods. Where's our primary fleet? Where do you call home? There they are. They're at Zinj. Let's see.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, what would you like? We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it is clear that we would benefit from joining together against possible threats. So you're asking me for a defensive treaty? The United Melkar League? I'm not sure about this. I can barely defend myself. I'm going to have to decline because they're too far away. Like, who are they going to fight? They're going to fight them? I can't fight them. They're too far away. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a central point in our empire. Say Haramuth. And we're going to build another star base here. It's going to be our primary shipyard area. Because one thing we don't have is a primary shipyard. Like, we haven't been building so many ships, so we haven't really needed one. Oh, the Maynard bot Killstorm. We finally made contact with them. How are they doing? How are you? I salute you, even though you don't have any sense of warrior honor. I hear machine empires don't do as good in this version. So there they are. Yeah, they're superior to us. I feel like before 2.2, whenever I encountered them, they'd always be overwhelming, but their power is kept in check by the Interstellar Mutilor Authority, which is good. I've played many games where the Interstellar Mutilor Authority has been completely consumed by the Maynard bots. So good, I'm glad. I'm glad they're getting their just desserts. So our consumer goods are going down. Why is that? We should have plenty of artisans. Of course, our population is growing, so everybody wants everything. They want... Oh man, they need more amenities here. They need more population is what they need. So then I can build a hollow theater. And we just gotta wait. Okay, so there's 2 unemployment on Hydrozone. I think I'll send these 2 guys to Buffet. That'll be quick and easy. There you are. A Vag Oros. See, one thing about this window is it doesn't tell you... Is this going to be a good planet? Is it going to be a good match? How is habitability for a Gulk Furky or a Vag Oros on Buffet? It's been done. Damn the consequences. Okay, perfect. Now we have filled in more jobs. And we can build another building. But I'm going to upgrade the civilian industries because we have a surplus crystal. And we want everyone to move in to manufacturing consumer goods. All these workers... Move to the factories. Or, well, you can be an artisan. You know? Make fine china, little bowls and things like that.
Research station offline.
Those bastards are causing quite a bit of havoc for me. 4 unemployment on Zinj. We're building a city district which will bring more jobs. Want to upgrade the research lab. We really can't go wrong. Oh, did we finally finish the we're about to finish the research institute. Perfect. Gonna grab the plasma accelerators. Okay, back to Zinj. So, we have a Ministry of Production, we have a mineral purification plant. We probably, what we want to do... we can't really play with our civilian industries right now because we're already in the red. And we need those crystals. Damn. This is a challenging decision, so maybe we can't build our research institute yet because we're depending on the jobs. But we can upgrade a research complex, which will bring 5 new research jobs and fix the unemployment. And we may need to go to the market to buy more gases. We have 457 exotic gases, so we don't need to worry about that for a while. But it will be an issue eventually. Okay, I need to do a quick audit of my planets anyway. So on Sheetland... again, we have 1 unemployment because of stupid specialists. So they're only at 15 out of 28 population, but they need more amenities. Why do they need so many amenities? There's nothing special happening, right? They're just normal people. Why do you need so many amenities? Minus 9% from low happiness, or that's what it's doing. Well, I guess we'll just increase the amenities. In fact, we have an unemployed specialist, so if we make a hollow theater, that will solve the problem. And also, yeah, perfect. Samnivik. Again, they need more population. Oh, we can repair these buildings, actually. Let's We're lacking 133 minerals, so once we have the minerals, we can repair this civilian industry. In fact, I think I'm going to make Samnivik another industrial planet. You know, decentralize our civilian production, so have some redundancy. A thing like that. So we'll come back to this once it's done. So I don't know what these Maraud... they're just going to fly through my space and blow everything up. They've come to Corinth, but they're not going to bomb Corinth. They're just going to leave it. An untouched jewel floating in space. 44 trade value. Makes me sad. I wish they would go away. Oh, they gave us a Cybrex artifact. Yeah, once we find the Cybrex ring world, then they'll know. Just leave already. Like, what is your purpose here? What is your goal in my territory? So, didn't I queue up a starbase for Haramuth? Oh, it's still happening. Okay. It's still building. Congo has 1 unemployment. Again, because I think a robot replaced a specialist. A robot. A robotic chemist? Curious.
Research concluded.
Okay, perfect. We can get those gas extraction wells I was talking about, which is a fantastic structure. You know, one population works, they produce gas, doesn't consume any minerals, you know, doesn't consume 10 minerals like the building to get the artificial gases.
Construction project concluded.
Good. Good. So let's check out the market. Let's buy some consumer goods. Oh, we're at plus 11 now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting. It takes a month for the number to reset. So we're good. We good.
Construction project concluded.
They've arrived at the gateway of Sheet. That's a good planet to colonize. Size 20. We should colonize that planet. And now they're gonna bomb Sheetland. No, they aren't. Yes, they are. Okay, well, we'll let them be. So then, anyway, on Seminovic, I'm going to repair... Oh, too few pops on this planet. Let's, get rid of that. Oh, perfect. So now we have civilian industries. Perfect. Okay. The economy is improving, slowly, but surely. We're still a minor power on the economic playing field. Craxima. So what do we want here? This is the planet that has the bubbling swamp, so then we'll be able to build the well once we're done with the research. First of all, they need a governor. Let's get the youngest governor, Psi Octagon. So anyone, Craxima, a new developing colony. I guess my first instinct, Raiders hit Sheetland, deploying the small attack shuttles from their orbiting fleet. The Shabtak hit several outlying settlements on the planet before retreating back into space with their plunder. Very well. So yeah, we can, let's clear out... So what do we want Craxima Prime to focus on? I don't know. Be gone! Okay, we'll clear out the toxic kelp, build some mining districts. That'll be good for now. Get the people to work, help build our empire with the raw minerals. We got some alien vessels at Light's End. All right, so the Raider fleet is going to fly back through our territory, and then once they're done, we can go back and rebuild all of our buildings, which is annoying. So on Dune, we have unemployment. I guess we need to build some more generator districts. Let's get... Oh, we should build a monument. We have the people for it. And that'll be good.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Resource from jobs, plus 5%. You cannot argue with a gain like that. Let's go for the galactic campaigns.
Construction project complete.
So we have unemployment in Corinth. This is the perfect time to build another civilian or another commercial zone, because we want to focus on increasing that trade value and amenities, because all that trade value comes back to our capital. It's highly lucrative. We're 204 trade value. Well, it's fluctuating. Following a long period of growing support for the Xeno Aid Watch, the partnership has finally embraced the faction adopting core values. Oh, they've become more xenophilic. I have no idea who they are. Probably doesn't really matter. Craxima Prime has a low stability. Alright, we're going to build mining districts here, but we don't have the minerals for it. That's why we need the mining districts. But don't worry, jobs are coming. Housing and jobs. Like, we're just one step behind the economic simulation.
Research concluded.
Gas extraction wells, just what we needed. Advanced mineral purification. That will be good for our mining planets, even though we also have the cruiser we could have researched, but I think we need to put that on hold. And Ox fire control. I guess we could be colonizing more planets. There's a fantastic tomb world here. Okay, the enemy raiding force seems to have vanished. I think eventually they hyperspace away. So yeah, let's snag back our resources. They blew up our observation post. Those bastards. We need to get our mineral production back up.
Construction project concluded.
You know what? We don't need to deal with this crap. Let's go to the market. Let's sell some, or let's buy some minerals. How about? Let's sell some food. We don't want to sell the alloys. That's a mistake. We'll sell 5,000 food. And then we will buy 5,000 minerals. Perfect. Okay, you. You there. Build mining stations. We're going to prioritize mining stations over everything else. Congo needs more jobs. Let's build a mining district here. Dune has much unemployment. We got the monument. We could still... We need to clear out that last energy district. Unemployment on Hydro Zone. Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Project concluded.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Construction project concluded.
I will build you a commercial zone. Buffet is good-ish. See, the thing about having overcrowding like that is that it slows population growth more or less. So it gives you time to stop and think about it and breathe. Oh, we can upgrade to a capital complex, giving us an extra science director job.
Construction project
And I think
complete.
2 extra... yeah, 1 extra admin job and 1 extra science administrator. Okay, that'll be good. Now we wait.
Research concluded. Construction
Ox
project
fire
complete.
control. Ooh, proton launchers.
Construction project concluded.
And we're still making our center of ship production. That's what we want to do. Where's our fleet? Let's reinforce you. Wait a second, did I just spend like 5,000 or 1,500 alloys to reinforce that fleet? What the heck are we building? It's a lot of Corvettes, but I guess that's okay. Even though you have 60 out of 57 Corvettes, what the heck are you building? That must be one of those bugs with the fleet manager. That's okay though, because we have excess fleet capacity to fill. So we'll just let it happen. Get those mining stations. You're building mining stations? Please build mining stations.
Construction project concluded.
Look at those alloys we've lost access to. And an observation post. Keep those... Who knows what they're up to. Okay, so anyway, we have this fantastic tomb world here. And we uplifted the Jussikins in the previous stream, and they are apparently irradiated. I don't know how that happened. I don't know who did that to them, but nevertheless, we will take advantage of it. So we're going to pack them into a ship with 200 apples, 200 ingots of alloy, and 200 toasters, and send them to Dithaforu. And they will, we will call it Bergstein, and they will mine the minerals for us. Because we have 5 mining districts, which for my empire is quite a lot. I know there are planets with a lot more mining districts out there in the galaxy. My empire, capital, but everything else. I guess Dune has 5 mining districts, but we made it a generator world. So we should focus on that. Yeah, nothing else has more than 5 mining districts. Seminovic has 5. But this place, they got 5. Okay. They got 5. That's the best we can hope for. We got no strategic resources. We got 1 swamp of bubbling gases on Craxima Prime. That's what we got for strategic resources. So now we can build a gas extraction well, which gives us 1 gas extractor job, and they'll just make gas for us. Which is good because we are a negative gas territory. And we have negative moats, but we can always, you know, get more from the market. From the market. Get the pigs at the market, you know? And we could build a fleet academy at our Haramuth Fleet Center. Harmony. Okay, I'm gonna go for kinship, so our populations will get demoted to lower stratums much more quickly, and we've been having lots of cases of specialists having their jobs taken over, so that'll be good. Now, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to focus my growth, because I don't have... In another game I was playing, I had a ton of strategic resources on my planet, so I had crystals, gases, motes, so as my population grew, I could keep on upgrading my buildings, making more and more jobs. But in this game, I need to keep increasing my population, and so I need to add more buildings to increase my jobs, and I'm barely able to keep up with it. We should clear out the smuggler base. Yeah, I don't really care about the smuggler base. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll do something about it. Actually, let's take care of these Cybrex nonsense while we can. I always let these things fall by the wayside. And here, go research whatever that is as well. So I guess, you know, I guess it's okay though if we just need to build more, but I guess it makes it tough to know where I should focus my population growth, because on a planet that has a ton of jobs to fill, it's easy to say, okay, I need to grow more population here. But otherwise, it's not so easy. But I guess if we continue to increase our trade value and our energy production, then we can really just buy the strategic resources we need. Ruler gained a trait.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so we got those gas wells up and running now. I think, right? So how much gas do you make? Nobody's working.
Another scientific break.
Let's make that a higher priority job. Okay, so we get... Ooh! It produces 1 mineral and 1.9 gas, minus 14% for low stability. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling
project concluded.
The desire to increase stability. Now, why is it so low? Because of pop approval rating. Well, why are you so unhappy? It's because we're just a colony. What? Alright, we need to upgrade this to a planetary admin, but we need more population for that. So yeah, let's encourage population growth here. This is an up-and-coming colony. They could use it. Space torpedoes. Pirates sighted in the Corinth system. They must be dealt with. Alright, send out the fleet. We'll take them out. Yeah, that's a good point. What's the trade situation like? We don't seem to be losing anything to piracy. We're losing 0.7 there. And point... Oh man, we're losing 10 piracy in Dune? Well, we gotta fix that. Or we're losing 10 trade value in Dune. So you are on a patrol route. You're clearly not up to the task. Here, we can upgrade the Dune Star Fortress. Give it some hangar bays that can cover a lot of territory. Yeah, we could take advantage of these off-world trading companies.
Special project concluded.
Gained a Cybrex artifact. Okay, we've located the Cybrex home system. Contact the nearest science ship. You there. Where's the Cybrex homeworld? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Get over there right now.
Research concluded.
So yeah, I really like how planets get specializations now, and that gives an actual bonus. Plus 5%
Construction project concluded.
to mining jobs. Not only does it make it easier to see what's going on in your empire, but you also get a tangible benefit for it. I guess we can do some gene modification. I feel like with the new population system, it's much harder to make use of genetic modification. Oh man, we're completely full of influence. That reminds me, we can activate some edicts. Such as production targets.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, this is some good stuff. Like, we can really increase the power of our fleet. Like, exotic gases for shield boost. Plus 25 for 156 gas. We get 25% shield hit points. That could really help out in a war. We need to remember that. You know, we can load up on exotic gases. Let's grab capacity overload. Even if we gain too much energy, we can always... healthcare campaigns, plus 10% growth. Recycling campaigns, consumer good use, minus 10%. Alright, that's good for now. We have found the central nexus. You've come a long way. Indeed. Look at this great debris. Oh, look at that. Such detail. It's like a little canister. An insult from the Grek. Your pitiful nation is a living on borrowed time. The technocracy of Zinj will fail. It is inevitable. Maybe. I mean, despite the fact that we are so technically inclined, everyone is technologically equivalent to us for the most part. The Kel Azan Republic is not doing too well. I don't know what their problem is. Everyone seems to be technologically equivalent, except for the Combine of Brutalis. They're inferior. The Maynard bots, they're probably equivalent. They are.
Construction project concluded.
Interstellar Mutilor Authority, I would love to be your allies. Like, how come you don't want to have a commercial pact? You're unfriendly. Oh, okay, whatever. Suit yourselves. They are xenophobic after all. I mean, what good could they possibly offer us?
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Space torpedoes. Ooh, the railgun. I believe we got 10% research on this earlier from examining debris. We have no physicists? Really? Oh, wait. We need an engineer. That's what we need. How about an industry expert? Gil Bloomgale or Nikola Sorokin? I think we want Gil. That could really help out with our economics if he researches some great new production technique. Let's, oh man. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this crap. Sheet 4 has high quality minerals, but only 2 mining districts. That just makes me want to blow this planet up, to be perfectly honest, but I guess we'll colonize it. So let's get some Shantari up in there. Who is best? Conformist? Yeah, you guys. Get in there. We battle the pirate. Defeat the pirate. Let never a pirate survive. And Haramuth is going to be the new fleet home. Let's give you a crew quarters and 2 more shipyards. Okay, so at Dune, we upgraded the starbase. Let's fill them. Let's give you one hangar bay, because that will give trade protection range +1 and +10 trade protection, which will help suppress the pirate threat. Where else do we have pirates? Here? We're losing nothing because of piracy currently, because we have base protection of +2. Could become a problem eventually, but right now we're fine. Leader, governing ethics attraction +25%. New research, proton launchers. Let's get the don't really need that right now. FTL inhibitors. We might miss it if we don't take it now. So I do believe we haven't researched cruisers yet, so we need to still wait for that. Corinth. Alright, Corinth is at maximum population. Let's build another city district. We'll give you another commercial zone as well. Yeah, the numbers are going up. So we're at this point. We're at this point in the economy where we have enough surplus so we can start doing wild things. Like invade a primitive planet and take some massive hit because of trying to support that colony and its drain. But eventually it'll become more productive. Of course, that's going to piss off all the xenophiles in my empire. So I don't know. I think we have a pretty huge xenophile faction. The Xeno Compassion Center, 55%. So maybe, just maybe, you know, okay, I just had a random thought. So hear me out. Our Kel Azan Republic, our allies, who are pathetic to us, we could break our defensive pact, and in 10 years, we could be marching on their systems, taking over their space. We could do that. Let's see, so our classic enemies, Guispor Manufacturing's equivalent fleet power. And we have the Ethier denomination. They are inferior to us. Okay, that's cool, but they do have a superior economy. Maybe they lost a bunch of ships in a war. So I guess we can increase the defensive potential of this station. Give them a communications Jamar as well. Like, we can double down. And we can colonize this planet and make it into a fortress world.
Concluded.
Yes. Oh, we have brutalizing brutes in our empire? Where did they come from? Do it. Magnetron. Yeah, that'll be good. So, I mean, it's gonna... We have a lot of build-up we need to do before we can go into our next war. Governor died. Definitely got to replace the governors. Intellectual. Yes, absolutely. Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot about the smugglers. Always forget about the smugglers. So, man, if we were to invade this planet, that's 24 people we can put to work. You know, one thing I love about playing authoritarians is that, with the stratified economy, you can really keep a massive population of unruly natives under control. It's good stuff. In fact, I did a whole little 6-minute YouTube video about it. It was pretty fun. Ooh, look at this place. Dead God, ethic attraction, spiritualism, plus 200%. So if we invaded this planet, we can put everyone to work in the mines. And look at that. They have low stability, high unemployment. They probably would... They need us. They have no idea what's going on, and they're going to destroy themselves. But again, the thing is, you know, that's not what we do. Maybe... I would like to technologically enlighten them, but I feel like that'll piss off the xenophobic faction, right? They want passive study of the Xenos. No purges. Okay, well, we can ban purges and make them happy. I'm fine with doing that. We had one small purge a while back. We just expelled a bunch of aliens. Prohibited. And we can always go back to not prohibited.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, they're at 80%. Boom. Just like that, we've turned everything around. Okay, so. Like, I mean, if you guys were so pissed off about the purging policy, you should have sent a proposal to the governor's office. You could have signed a petition. Like, the game, that'd be cool if, like, the game sort of gave you events about these policies. You know, the obvious ones anyway. Okay, so native enlightenment will be allowed. Let's begin. We're going to enlighten them. Oh, when complete, this mission will give them full ownership of their home system. Oh. Never mind. We'll just do aggressive observation. So maybe we still will invade them? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how mad that's going to make the Xeno faction. The Xenophile faction. Because, I mean, our economy is at the point where we could support having a massive planet with stellar culture shock in our empire. I guess we will wait, and we will see how things develop. We still have +1 exotic gases, so let's upgrade another research lab. That's good. Let's build another city district, and let's demolish a mining district on our homeworld. We sort of want to transition our homeworld into a massive city at some point. Fill it with research labs. Gene crops, plus 10% from farmers. Zorba's Place, how are you doing? Mineral purification plant, let's upgrade that to get plus 25% minerals. FTL inhibitor. Planetary shield generator. Congo. Yeah, we can upgrade to alloy mega forges. We don't have the motes for it, but we can always go to the market to buy some more. Dune.
Research concluded.
Upgrade the energy nexus and build a generator district. Hydro zone. Farming place.
Construction project concluded.
Give you a city district. Buffet. We're good on the consumer goods. You can use a city. Corinth Prime. Building commercial zones. Good. Upgrade the mining plant. Sheetland. Sheetland still has plenty of jobs to fill up. You know what? Let's give you a encourage planetary growth. Seminovic has unemployment. No, you don't. There's no unemployment here. It says 0. The game is lying to me again.
Colonization phase commencing.
And Caraxma Prime is still growing. Okay, great. So I'm going to go to the market and start buying some more volatile motes. In fact, actually, we are currently selling volatile motes, so let's stop doing that. Let's cancel it. We're getting so much energy, we don't need the energy income anymore. We still need to buy consumer goods, though. We have a dangerous addiction to foreign consumer goods. We have 6K fleet power. We can expand it even more. We will do that. Okay, I think our economy is on the right track.
Initial colonization phase.
Did you finish surveying that system? Oh boy. We need to get a construction ship in there.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Construction project concluded.
I kinda like managing these planets.
Concluded.
You know, as long as you don't get too obsessed with these little icons and just go through every once in a while and correct problems, you know, your planets get well developed eventually. And plus, I think we're kind of in a tight spot. Like, we don't have the power to just expand and take over and like, oh, I got, you know, 5 new planets, let me throw them into a sector. They won't be optimal because, you know, but they'll still be a net benefit. We're not quite at that point yet. And maybe, I doubt the sector AI is up to par these days. Like, I don't know. Oh, let's get the cruiser. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Cruiser build cost minus 5%. So we have an incoming transaction. We will accept this gift. Yeah, I guess they heard we were thinking about attacking them. Let's design a new cruiser. And I think I'm going to wrap things up here pretty soon. Probably in 10 to 20 minutes. And then I'm actually not going to be around on Thursday, so there'll be no stream on Thursday. But there will definitely be one next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to be gone all end of this week and beginning of next week, but I'll be back on Tuesday. So there's going to be nothing for like the next 5 days, or whatever it is. So let's build up this cruiser. Give you a proton launcher. How about some rail guns? Yeah, so the proton launcher, that's good. Some big guns, some big artillery weapons. We don't have the energy to supply you. We need antimatter reactors is what we need. Damn, that's crazy. Ooh, the Gaugamela. That's a fun name. Let's start building some of those. We have our Fleet Academy. We'll train our new... we'll build our new ships. Give them the finest crews that we have. We can't even afford to build one. Wow! Cost 3 gases to build one of these ships. And we're not even pulling in a positive number of gases. Oh yeah, so the proton launchers cost 1 gas each.
Construction project concluded.
And the shields do also cost 0.45 gas. Upkeep doesn't require gas, which is good. Very good.
Research concluded.
Oh, thank you. Let's we should be able to clear out volcanoes. I mean, we're a space age multi-planet civilization. We should be able to clear out volcanoes. Child's play. Okay, so on Congo, we're producing a ridiculous amount of alloys. 30 alloys. I wish we had more alloys. Maybe we need another Forge World. But we are in the process of colonizing more planets, so maybe we'll be able to set that up. Like this really cool Tomb World. Like, and we're basically barely into the mid-game, and so much has already happened. Like, we went through one sort of economic depression. We had 2 very successful wars against the Tezekian hierarchy. We had 1 stalemate between the Ether and the Guispor. You know, we've made allies. The Combine is expanding quite a bit. Maybe we should have accepted their defensive treaty. But they're still inferior to us. They're pathetic. They must be losing a lot of ships in war, just like the Ether denomination.
Construction project concluded.
That was on Zinj. What did we just finish building? I guess a lab? Unemployment. I hate to see unemployment. Oh, we got a ton of freaking energy. You know what? Let's upgrade the alloy production. I mean, we have so much energy, like...
Construction project concluded.
We can purchase what we need from the market. Let's do that, in fact. Like, let's get... We need at least 1 more gas. We'll say 2 gases. And how about 2 motes? Just so we're not in the negative. Just so we at least build up some sort of stockpile. You know, a strategic reserve, if you will. And then if we hit economic troubles, We'll at least have a reserve we can depend on for a while. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, so we have some aliens chilling out here at Light's End. Can we go destroy them? I don't know what they're all about. There's no fleet power associated with them. Is there a way to see how much we are actually spending at the market? Monthly trades minus 113? Could that be it? We are buying some very expensive stuff after all. So that'd be 16, 32. And we're also getting the trade goods. We should definitely build a... Definitely we need to build a resource silo if we're going to routinely hit up our maximum. Like, we haven't needed a resource silo yet because our economy has been in the toilet for such a long time. But since we're at maximum energy, let's buy something nice for ourselves. How about? What is... We don't need anything. I guess let's grab some alloys. Build those fancy cruisers. That'll be good. Haramuth. Let's get some... Oh ho ho! 666! The Gao Gamela class cruiser. That's where it's at. And we can only afford to build a 3. But they'll form a solid fleet core. We can now engineer the crust, fill in and clear out those volcanoes. Well, I think it's about time we get the Paradise Dome and the antimatter reactor so we can feed the power we need for all of our shields. Great, great. One thing I also noticed about 2.2 is that all of your planets have more of a character, and some planets turn out to be your favorite planet. Like Corinth Prime, for example. I like it quite a bit. I always like visiting this world, seeing what they're up to. We're at 62 trade value now. Gotta fill in those clerk jobs.
A declaration of war has been announced.
Does not concern me. We got our gene clinics. In fact, we can encourage growth. 5.68 growth per month. Good stuff.
Initial colonization phase commencing. Construction project concluded.
Alright, we're about to engage the enemy. How are things going on at Snyder's?
Construction project concluded.
Again, we filled in the mining job, so what else do we want to do here? I guess this could be... It's another mining world. Seems like we're going to run into an alloy issue pretty soon. But, let's go for the monument. Put in some culture jobs. Like, there's nothing else that the planet needs to do, but we have sort of been neglecting our unity. Okay, 3.9k fleet power. There's another ring world segment here? Damn. Okay, yeah, we got that. Easily done. So we've claimed Light's End, which apparently... We have, what, a ring world? A ring segment? It appears to be irreparably damaged. Okay, so no hope there. Well, those fools. Speaking of which, we have Cybrex Alpha. And we're gonna claim that system pretty soon. I'm not sure. Are you not building a Starbase outpost? I thought I ordered you to do that. I'm not sure what is involved in repairing Ringworld segments these days, but we'll find out. Okay, so we just finished building all those cruisers. We're still nowhere near our fleet cap. So we need to really increase our alloy production, or we need to buy more alloys.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, we can make some more mining districts on Craxma Prime. That's what they need.
Construction project concluded.
Decrease unemployment, increase housing. The stability is crap.
Phase complete. Construction project
Oh,
concluded.
great. Did we finish colonizing? We're almost done colonizing our tomb world with our Justicans, our irradiated. I'm not sure what they are exactly, but they are irradiated. Don't be in the same room as one of them, or else who knows what your children will look like. Yeah, these guys right here, the Justicans. They prefer jungles, and they somehow got irradiated. Tomb world habitability plus 100%. Maybe we could modify them. We got that technology. So what do we want them to do, actually? Yeah, because we're going to make that into a mining world, because it has plenty of mining districts. So if we made them industrious, I guess that would be good, and that's all we can afford. Of course, they're probably going to migrate around our empire and do who knows what with their ability to mine. And other people, well, so hopefully nobody else should migrate to the Tomb World, because they can't live there. I mean, they could, but they need more food and consumer goods. The Slurpanor Mercantile Guild. We salute you, as they are fellow militarists. Sheet. So we colonized Sheet Prime. Let's get those mining districts up and running. They got high quality minerals. Only 2 districts though, which is
Initial colonization phase complete.
strange. Like, they have a very small amount of high quality minerals. Just a bit. Maybe one chance asteroid impact, about a whole load of platinum, and
Receiving transmission.
max mining districts plus 1. People keep giving me energy credits. They must be full of energy credits. And instead of letting them go to waste, they give them away. But they could go to the freaking market and buy alloys. I mean, that's what they should be doing. Definitely something for all the AI modders out there. That's what they can make the AI do. Or maybe they just really like me. Like, I know the Kel Azam like me. So maybe they prefer to give me their energy. But the Combine, I don't think they like me very much. They're unfriendly. And they are rivaling us, so they gave us energy for some reason. I don't get it. It must be some psychological warfare on their part. Okay, we are in the positives for strategic resources now. On the rural world of Simnivik, we're gonna need more consumer goods eventually, so maybe we should get ahead of that now. But I guess no need to be hasty. Congo, the Forge World. So they have more mining jobs to fill. You know what? Like, we can't be held back. We need to build more alloy foundries. And I think I'll probably demolish some of these mining districts you know, the former miners, the children of the miners will move up to higher tier jobs. The mines will go away, and it'll probably cause all kinds of family drama, but that's life, as Tommy Wiseau says. Okay, we want to be able to clear out dangerous wildlife. We are a space-faring civilization. We should be able to deal with a couple of big cats here and there.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, so we lost a bunch of ships in that fight at Light's End. Oh, we need to get a science ship in there. So you're investigating an anomaly. Once you're done, go research and survey. So I wonder if now is another time to declare war. You have a defensive treaty with Guispor manufacturing, which is unfortunate. I'd like to be able to take you on individually. Let's go for Positronic AI, plus 5% research speed. And I guess assembly patterns. Man, I have to say, this game is so addicting now with the new planetary rework. First satellite. We are on the they are on the verge of space travel. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. What we're going to do to end off tonight in a nice, fun bang is we're going to invade Raima 3 because, well, we want the people. We want to make them work for us. And look at them. They're unhappy. They have their stability's below 50%. They need our guidance. But wasn't there another planet somewhere? Was it here? Yeah, I think this was the one, actually. Yeah, look at all those mining districts on this primitive tundra world. They are also in the early space age civilization. And we want those mining jobs. But if the people of Raima are on the verge of spaceflight and becoming their own empire, we don't want them. Like we can make this into a generator world, a generator and commerce planet. I think that'd be fine. We can always use more energy for the market. Okay, yeah. So enough talk. Let's get the ground troops in there. What is the state of our ground force anyway? We have 2 transport fleets. Okay. I mean, surely they must have noticed us. I mean, they know we're out there. They have 97 garrison strength. Yeah, let's bomb them. I have a very important mission for you. Go destroy that station. This is really just a military exercise because we have not been to war for quite some time, and we are militarist. So we want to make sure we can deal with a foe. Oh, look at this arid planet. They got 6 mining districts. We should definitely go here as well. You know, let's terraform the planet. How about? I want to put my own people. You know, I want to make opportunities and jobs for my own people. Like, we're not xenophobes, but we're also not xenophiles. So there's that. So we want to make it into a tropical planet. Okay, so I still want to make on Zinj our capital world, I still want to make the... what is it? The Research Institute? A planetary unique building which gives a science director job and 15% additional research output. So yeah, we are going to do that, which means we'll need to make up the difference by buying motes from the market. Mots, but we have a surplus of mots. So that'll be fine. That'll be just peachy. Okay, let's check this out in ultra slow motion. Well, maybe not ultra slow motion, but... like, then, I mean, if we have the technology to spot exoplanets, they definitely know there's something up in their galaxy. And it's about to come and get them. Okay.
Research concluded.
Habitability plus 5%. Okay, so once we invade that, so we're gonna bomb down the ground troops a bit, invade. Like, I can't be bothered to train more ground troops. Not for this. And then I guess that'll be all for tonight, but that's gonna be probably another 10 minutes before we get them destroyed and invaded. So while that is happening, we've finished colonizing Bergstein, the Tomb World. So let's let them grow. Ooh, immigration 2.5. Beautiful. High stability. It's because they're happy.
Research concluded.
Let's encourage population growth. I don't know what you guys like to eat, but here's 1,000 Granny Smith apples. And we can start building mining districts right away. And we'll give you a governor, a governator. How about you? Because you'll live 25 years longer. So these guys, these guys are very happy. Plus 10% happiness because we uplifted them. And apparently they're living in decent conditions. I don't remember authorizing that. Why are they decent? Oh, I think that might have been an event. You know, I like the idea of a utopian abundance where unemployed population produces research. Academic privilege. Oh, check this out. So academic privilege gives the ruler political power plus 900%. Whereas under decent conditions, they only have... Oh, decent conditions is the default. Right, okay, yeah, because they're specialists. Well, maybe that's something we can think about later. The Kel Azan have full citizenship, but that's because they're our close allies. I think I'll give the Justicans full citizenship as well, because we uplifted them and they're... We just like these little guys. Oh, that's interesting. Pop. If they're only residents, their political power is reduced by 50%. I had no idea. That's actually kind of cool. So we can keep them in line more easily. You know, they have a less of a say when it comes to the planetary pop approval rating. Can we speed this along? Yeah. No, we want indiscriminate bombardment.
Initial colonization phase complete.
A colossal space battle occurred in high orbit around Vanico 6, 600,000 years ago, with ships from both sides, very fine ships on both sides, from 5 different sides participating, 5 fleets. One of the fleets belonged to the Cybrex. Remarkable! Where the heck is that happening?
Concluded.
So we have another research project. Okay, so before you go to Light's End, well, okay, go to Light's End first, then come back and research the battle debris. Cybrex Alpha. What do we have going on here? Okay, so we need mega engineering and 10,000 alloys. We have 54 alloy production, so we've made great strides. Craxima Prime is again dealing with low stability. We need to take a close look at the situation. We got 4 unemployment. So what do we want to do here? Well, let's first of all, we could upgrade the ship shelter, but that's going to take too long. Let's get the commercial zones up and running. Give them 5 jobs, increase their trade value and our energy, so then we can buy what we need from the market. Then we'll upgrade the admin, and that'll get them sorted out. We finished our research institute. Beautiful. Look at that. We got 8 rulers on this planet. 3 science directors, all competing with each other to be the best science director. And 1 merchant. Okay, let's go for pop amenity usage, reduced by 10%. And if we check out the situation in the Reima system, we've brushed aside their planetary defenses, and now we are bombing them down. They're down to 48 garrison strength. I think we can go in now with our 54. Well, no, we better play it safe.
Construction project concluded.
Let's grab another L-Gate Insight. Ooh.
Shipwreck study. Fascinating.
Cloud lightning conduits plus 10%. And we gain some more physics research. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go in now. Yeah, they're down to 32.
Planetary incursion initiative.
Okay, that's almost done.
Planetary incursion initiative
Okay.
successful.
To them, our weapons must appear like magic. Well, I doubt that. I'm sure they have a thriving science fiction community. Faction founded, Neutrality Watch. So, Stellar Culture Shock is going to be 3,500 days. Now, I thought... It seems like no matter what level of primitives you invade, the culture shock is always 3,500 days or 3,600 days. Which, okay, fine. I guess that's the way it has to be. So now we have 2 unemployed rulers. We can probably move our own people in here to keep things under control. And we can... Oh, so they have mining districts. I thought, okay, so all the buildings get destroyed, but the districts remain intact. That's good to know. But of course, productivity is terrible because of devastation, culture shock, and low stability. So we need to increase stability by increasing pop approval. And our rulers have 0% happiness. Okay, so let's bring some of our own people in here to rule them, to lead and guide them. We have an unemployed specialist. How would you like to be a research director on Raima 3? I'm sure they'd love it. We have some unemployment here. Why? Oh, I need to upgrade the planetary admin building. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So we want... So once the admin is upgraded, we'll get some rulers on the planet. We'll get an enforcer, which will decrease crime. Now we can also institute martial law to increase stability, which I've done before, but I'm not sure what kind of bad events will happen if we stay at 0% stability for too long. So I might not... I think I'm just going to do that and see what happens. Hopefully, you know, over time, culture shock will wear off, will increase amenities and happiness, and stability will rise. But I guess that's going to be all for tonight. I'm just going to run through my planets and make some decisions about what needs to get done. But yeah, I'm just going to wrap up things here. And I'm not going to be streaming this weekend or next... Or yeah, I won't be streaming on Thursday or this weekend, but I will be back Tuesday, 1 week from now, because I'm going on a trip to see some relatives, you know, for the holidays and all that. And I probably won't have any videos coming out either, but maybe I'll throw something together tomorrow before I leave. So we'll see. But, so with that in mind, let's see what we can do here to finish things off, to wrap things up. So Zorba's place is a mining world now. We could probably transition Zorba's place away from mining because we have Raima 3 and also that tomb world we colonized. Or no, Raima 3A. Once we terraform and colonize here, this could be a good mining world. So Zorba's place could probably be like a civilian industry world. Yep, that's the way it goes. So yeah, I'll start doing that by building a civilian industry here right now. And eventually this will probably be all civilian industries. We'll demolish the mining districts and generators and replace them with generators. Thank you. Hope so. Congo is fine. We can upgrade you. I'm sure we can afford to buy more motes from the market. Dune has 6 unemployment. We'll give you... Oh, wow. When... Oh yeah, because of all the unemployment. So I'm curious about this. How exactly does unemployment affect stability? Because they're unhappy and they produce crime. So the pop approval rating goes down. Okay, yeah, that's it. So minus 13. Yeah, minus 13 because of my approval rating. So we need to increase that, but we just have to give them jobs. So we have plenty of food. I guess let's go for the minerals, right? That's what we need. Yeah, that is true. Like on a really large planets with tons of population, you can't go higher than that. So, well, I mean, you need to get these strategic resources so you can upgrade your buildings. They provide more jobs. Like for example, on Buffet, we have the civilian fabricators, which give 5 artisan jobs each, and you could even upgrade them another level, and I think they give 10 artisan jobs each. But if you don't have the crystals, then you can't do that. So it can be tough. Yeah, and yeah, we're definitely going to need more civilian fabricators. So let's build one here. Hydrozone is our agro world. They're good for now. Corinth, the... I guess they could use, again, like your commercial zone gives you 5 clerks, but then if you have the crystals, you can upgrade them, and you get 10 clerk jobs and a merchant job. But I don't have the crystals. Well, I have 1 surplus crystal, but anyway, that's pointless because the population isn't there yet. So we'll just wait on that. Old Snyder, the mining world, is doing fine. They could use more housing. Again, so where is all this stability? Why is pop approval rating so low? Why are the workers so unhappy? Because they're not citizens, they're residents. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. We just need to increase the amenities. If we upgrade the gene clinic, that'll increase amenities, but whatever. Sheetland is still... we need more population. Sheet Prime. Just colonized. Okay, well. Oh man, they got some great population growth here because of immigration. Free housing. Well, I look forward to developing Sheet Prime some more. It's going to be the most amazing... They're going to produce the most amazing minerals you've ever seen in very small quantities. Because they only have 2 districts available. And we can fix our piracy issue as well. Minus 5 because of piracy. If we build... Well, I need to upgrade the Starhold. But I think what we'll do is we'll upgrade the Starhold, then we can build a hangar bay, and that'll provide piracy protection. But that'll be in the next episode. And we'll need to set up a trade route going from here to there. Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to talk more about the whole colony setting up type of thing later at some point. Obviously, we can't right now because, because you have colonies for each resource, but what do I mean? Like, because you can build the buildings that produce artificial resources. They convert 10 minerals to the resource, or some planets have deposits where you can build you know, the gas extractor, and just a job makes gas. And then, of course, you sometimes find the resources in space. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about all that. Well, anyway, yeah, so that's all. So I'm going to end this in about 10 seconds or so. So thank you, everyone who watched. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Tuesday, and maybe also a video that might get published in between. So have a great night. And don't forget to hit that like button. You know, gotta say that.